Hey Crafternoons, I'm your host Leah.
And I'm Samir. What are we gonna make today? Who knows? What are we gonna do? Leah, what have we got?
We are going to make a slime monster today. But first I have a couple corny jokes, some candy corn jokes. So I was thinking about like the art materials that we've been using and stuff, and why do you think that like a pencil could never finish its story? Kind of like
Could never finish it. I don't know. Why?
it couldn't get to the point. Oh, so funny. I love the punny ones.
What's next? What else you got?
All right. This one's especially for you. I know you're enjoying your musical instruments, so I got this one for you specifically. What is a skeleton's favorite instrument?
Probably not a trumpet.
Close.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like a lot of people like the cello. Is it a cello?
No, cello's like a chest. Nope, it's the trombone.
Makes sense.
So funny. Oh man. Well, now we got all of the puns out of the way. Let's get to creating.
Wahoo!
Oh no! We forgot the mixing bowl.
Whoa! Where'd that come from? That was crazy.
It magically appeared.
Wow. Okay.
Alright. So the first thing that I think we should do is like tell them what we have here.
Yeah,
So I guess it's gonna get kind of messy, so we put down some newspaper. We got our magical bowl. Stuff to stir with, because it does get a little bit sticky, so you might not want to stir completely with your hands. And then we do have some measuring cups just to measure and make sure all of our ingredients are the right amount. So then we have our saline solution, a little bit of food coloring,
Some baking soda here, and some slime glue, which everybody will get some of this too.
Alright, let's get making. Are you pouring some glue?
Yeah, let's do it. How much glue do we need, Leah?
A half cup. Actually, why don't you pour the half cup of glue, and then I'm gonna get a half cup of water.
Okay, sounds good. Woo! Heavy glue. Here it goes.
And just to thin out the glue, you're gonna put the same amount of water. So that would be a half cup of water you're gonna add with your half cup of glue.
Nice.
Oh, we got a piece. I think it's a piece of newspaper.
Whoops.
Don't put your newspaper in. Okay, so we have our water, we have our glue. We're gonna add a little bit of green food coloring.
You can use any food coloring you may have at home too. You know, we're just using green.
We'll put about like 5 or 6 drops in. And then we have our saline solution and our baking soda. The saline solution, I just kind of like to whoop, put a little squirt in there. And then with the baking soda, you can use just a spoon, and that would be about a teaspoon. So with the baking soda, just go a little teaspoon out. Pour that in. We already put our saline solution in, and now let's get stirring.
Yeah, let's stir it on up. How long should we stir?
You're gonna stir for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then after that, you're gonna stir it with your hands.
Whew. That's a long time to stir. I might need to take a break. Oh.
Is your hand getting tired?
Okay. Maybe I can get my parents to help.
Mom? Just shows up. A pretty good consistency. Here, let me show you. Very slimy.
Yeah. I broke my spoon.
No, get your spoon out of there.
That's why we got new spoons.
That's why we have spoons. So as you're mixing it, think about what is the texture of slime? Is it soft? Is it hard? Is it smooth? How would you describe slime?
It's definitely sticky.
Sticky, that's what I was thinking. Good adjective.
It's pretty smooth too, though.
Smooth, sticky. A lot of S. Okay, so we've been stirring this for about 5-ish minutes. What we're gonna do next is we're actually going to pick it up and ball it up in our hands. This is kind of like when you work with clay or with ceramics, you like knead it in your hands. And that's gonna get like the oils from our hands and our fingers into our mix, our slime, and that's gonna make it a little bit more consistent. So it's not all runny and it's not going everywhere. Now make sure you have something down because Samir and I have learned this does get very runny. So your monster might try to run away. So in order to make sure that your monster doesn't run away, you're gonna move it back and forth in between your hands. Make friends with your monster.
Should we resound it?
Time to get our hands dirty. Do you wanna dive in first?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Oh, it's cold.
Oh
How
my.
sticky it is.
So it is super sticky and super runny, and you're gonna move it back and forth in between your hands. Kind of have to do it fast, huh?
Yeah, or else it starts falling.
And that's why we have our newspaper. So if it does fall, it's not gonna fall on the floor, it's not gonna fall on your little brother or sister or dog. And if you really don't like this consistency, I'm also gonna put some gloves inside of the kits.
Ah.
Keep going, keep going. At first, it never kind of seems like it's going to harden, but eventually it will.
Let's give it some time.
That was a cool noise.
It's just like there's no turning back now.
Nope. Keep going. I feel like I like to go in these like circular motions. And then I like peel. And circle. It's slime monster aerobics.
Ah.
What do you think we should name our slime monster? Red glue. see if the texture changes from whenever it was in a bowl. Put a bow in her hair. Thanks so much for joining us this week for Saturday Crafternoon. We would love to see what you've created. To do so, please share by posting on our Facebook page, tagging us on Instagram at AssemblePGH, or email me at my email, leah@assemblepgh.org. And if you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.